Today is really indeed a day that we should all be very happy about. It is after many years of waiting that finally Chanmari field and the entire Chanmari ground area has received the kind of beautification that it deserves, and something that has been neglected for a very long time. So therefore I must take this opportunity to thank and to congratulate the sports department and the contractor for having done a wonderful job in a very short time to complete this entire project. As you're aware that the place where we are sitting on is actually a stream. So the entire stream had to be covered with RCC structure, and on top of that they created the space for us to sit. So therefore a lot of work has gone into making this happen. Therefore I must, as I said, congratulate the entire team that has worked very hard to make this project a success. And I'm very sure that in the coming days this particular ground will serve as a place where our youth can play and show their talent, can practice, and hopefully that in the days to come we will also see great players who will come out from Tura and from Garo Hills, and who will represent different clubs and also the country at certain points in time. As you're aware, that apart from this particular ground where this game is and this program is happening, you can see that the roadside there has been a lot of beautification that has taken place. This beautification is not a part of the stadium project. It is a separate project that's going on. And as you're aware, in the whole of Tura, we are having beautification projects worth about 13 crores going on. And we'll be doing another additional 7 crores, so total 20 crores of Tura beautification under the Smart Tura Town project is being taken up. In the first phase, there will be 4 centers of 4 junctions, namely Chanmari and Ringre Junction, then Hawakhana Junction, and then Araimel. These 4 junctions will be taken up in the first phase, and in the second phase, we'll be doing the Tura Bazaar area beautification. So a total of 20 crores is going to be spent for Tura beautification. And I must congratulate the urban department and the contractor also for having done a wonderful job here in Chanmari field. You must have noticed that the entire cabling has also gone underground. So the junction in Chanmari field, the junction in Araimel, the junction in Runre, and the junction in other parts, you will see that all the wire cablings, overhead cablings, all will be put underground. And apart from that, obviously there will be full beautification of the footpaths, and the other junctions will be overall improved. And the way the Chanmari junction has come out, and it's not complete yet, more such junctions will be taken up in the days to come. Apart from that, you are aware that we have taken up a large number of road projects for Tura. Already work worth about 13 crores has already been completed. With that, we have done the road connections of RC Road, your Chanmari Road, the entire Forestilla, then Hawakhana, and the other places wherever the road blacktopping has taken place. 13 crores worth of project has been taken up and already completed. And apart from that, another 5 to 6 crores has been sanctioned to do the other roads. And on addition to that, under the new development bank project, under the Tura Smart Town, 250 more smaller locality roads will be taken up at a cost of 55 crores. The sanction for this has already been done. The tender has been floated, and the work will be allotted in about a week or 2 weeks time. So total of almost, if I add up all of these roads, more than about 100 crores worth of roads are being implemented in the town, Untura town area as we speak. We are also very happy that this particular stadium, we also need to do a bit more work with gallery and the surroundings and the drainage. For that, an additional 8.5 crores has been sanctioned, and the work for that also will start shortly. The current project that you're seeing is about 4.86 crores, and so therefore 8 and plus 4.6, about 12 crores will be spent on this particular stadium. Apart from this, you are aware that one of the largest stadiums in the state, which is the PSM Integrated Sports Stadium, is under construction. It's a project worth 125 crores, and the progress of it is very fast. We expect that by the month of April, May, the football ground should be ready, and we expect that by December 2022, we expect the indoor integrated sports complex, which also has an indoor swimming pool, will be ready by the end of this calendar year. Apart from these projects, you're aware that in North Tura constituency, there is a very huge project of a tribal research institute going on, which is amounting to about 50 crores. The project is at very advanced stage, and we will see that some section of that will be completed in the next few months. Apart from the Tribal Research Institute worth 50 crores, we will be laying the foundation stone on the 26th of March for a very large Hunar Hub Health Center worth 280 crores in Babadam area. And this health training center is a skill development center which will cater to paramedical staff and training of paramedical individuals and providers. And this 280 crores project is the largest and the biggest project in skill development in the state. And as I said, the Honorable Minister for Minority Affairs will be coming in the month of March on the 26th to lay the foundation stone for this mega project of 280 crores. Apart from that, for Tura town, we are also coming up with a youth center, which is an entrepreneurship center, a youth training center, and a youth-centric place amounting to 30 crores will be tendered out. In fact, we expect that the work should start in the next few weeks or few months. We should be able to tender out and allot the work for this massive youth center. It will be one of a kind, and the main objective of this will be to provide entrepreneurship and youth facility training to our youth, and will be, of course, one of the biggest youth centers in the state. We are coming out with one in Shillong and one in Tura. Apart from that, you are aware that we have started the renovation of the district auditorium. We expect to complete the district auditorium by the month of March, and once we complete it, the district auditorium will be renovated with new seats, with centralized air conditioning, and completely new interiors, and it will give a new look to the oldest auditorium that we had, or in fact the only one that we had, and I'm sure that it will help serve the people of Tura and the different artists who would like to use that place for different programs and different functions. But apart from having the auditorium place renovated, we are also coming up with a new convention and auditorium, new convention center auditorium in the Kupri area, and the tendering process for this also has started. It's a project worth 50 crores, and this will be implemented in the next few months. The implementation will start. So therefore, Tura will have a new convention center auditorium worth 50 crores. Like we have come up with the SICPAC auditorium in Shillong worth about 200 plus crores. Similarly, to match that and to give the opportunity to people from Garo Hills also, we are coming out with this very big convention center cum auditorium in the heart of Tura, which is in the Kokri side, which is amounting to about 50 crores. Apart from this, I'm also happy to inform the citizens of Tura that we will be coming out with the Streetlight Project very soon. This is again a very massive project where we will put state-of-the-art streetlights throughout the main roads of Tura. It will not be in all the localities. For localities, we might go for smaller solar-powered streetlights. But for the main road, we are going for state-of-the-art streetlights, which will cover the main road and the main connection within the Tura town area. Another very important project for Tura is our garbage management project. We are very close to sanctioning, to inaugurating the garbage to energy project. This is a project that has been taken up for the first time in the country, where we are using a Korean technology where waste like plastic and other garbage will be mixed with biochemicals and energy blocks will be made out of that. These energy blocks will be again of high calorific value, which means they can be used as alternate to coal and to wood, and this will be sold in the market. This is a very innovative project, and as I said, the first one to take place in the whole of India. We have tested the machine. It is right now here in Tura, and the testing is going on. We should be able to complete the testing and the entire installation of all the process maybe in another month's time. And I hope and expect that by April or early May, we should be able to inaugurate this first of its kind waste to energy plant, which will be a kind of a very, very important project, because once this is successful here in Tura, we intend to implement this in the rest of the state also, where we feel that this is the best way to ensure that the garbage that is there can be used in a much more productive manner by converting it into energy blocks. We are also very close to closing the project for mechanized cleaning. For Shillong and Tura both, we have come out with a tender to have machines and mechanized cleaning systems which will brush the streets and spray water with machines rather than leaving it in a manual way. This project also is an innovative project we had decided to take up in the 50th year of our state, and this project also is very close to being tendered out, and we hope that within a few months' time we should be able to have some sort of mechanized cleaning, larger in Shillong of course because of its size, and some machines here in Tura also to have mechanized garbage collection as well as mechanized cleaning of our streets. So friends, I just thought that this is a good opportunity for me to share the different kind of projects that this government has taken up, especially keeping in mind the Tura constituencies, which is North Tura and South Tura. And it is with the hard work, of course, of our Honorable MLA from North Tura that big projects have come into North Tura. And also this has been a great initiative. And it is with his pressure that we were able to pump in the required money and funds for this, as was mentioned that additional funds was required. Therefore, we had to give more money for this. But with that, we are able to now complete this project, and today we're able to start this particular ground. And it gives me, as I said, great pleasure to inform you that we have almost more than 1,000 crores worth of projects that are going on in these two constituencies of Tura, South Tura and North Tura. Therefore, we are hopeful that we should be able to give a lot of facelift to the Tura town, which is very necessary. We are also hopeful that all these road projects which were pending for a very long time, I'm pretty sure that all the citizens of Tura must have noticed that these roads have been made in a very quick time, and I don't think that in the past this kind of road projects have been taken up in Tura. And we have done this especially because of the 50 years of our statehood, and we feel that the Tura town requires proper infrastructure, and that is why we have gone out of our way to have this modern Tura smart town project. And through the smart town projects, as I mentioned, we have mobilized funds from different departments today and managed to get all these funds to ensure that all these projects can be taken up.